Welcome to your Ageless Flow this wonderful December 10th live recording, and then it'll be uploaded on our website later on. You can pay whatever you want to watch that or watch it for free. We've got some love for the snow and a snowflake meditation that you could listen to afterward. I sent you an email with it. Let's close our eyes and settle into our strong standing mountain pose today. We won't be up here too long. We'll head into most of our warm up down on the ground. But let's just settle in. Pressing down into 2 feet, feeling that amazing support of the land beneath us, and taking a moment of gratitude for how much the earth gives us. And straight into our flowing mountain. It's a quicker class today, reaching up, breathing in, hands by our sides. And of course, just like the name states, it's a flow class. Lots of space between our fingers. Make them into almost like snowflakes. Stretch out the fascia on the palms of the hands. One more, and then we are going to hold our hands together up at the top and lean over to one side. So side bend here, and then the other side. Find your legs, and then a gentle bend. Let's get long for your chest expansion. Expansion. There's my new word for this class. Reach up, breathe in. Now we're straight into our half forward fold. Exhale. All the way up, halfway down. Using our leg muscles, right? Pressing them down and coming up. Maybe our shoulders are sore today, and we keep those hands at our heart and do our humble bow that way. If it feels okay, full forward fold. You could start gently by having a big bend in your knees, then press into the feet and straighten out. Long spine. And if it feels helpful at some point, adding a small back bend, but of course you don't have to do that if back extension doesn't work for you today for some reason. Right, we're all dealing with what we're dealing with. One more, and then we'll hold this next one all the way down in a forward fold. And we'll walk our hands just a little bit over to the right side, let our head be heavy here. You might even nod it. Walk it over to the other side. Maybe go with a no shake on that one. We'll come back to center, half lift, inhale, all fours, exhale. Take your time. As an option today, cup hands or hands facing our knees for our cat-cow. Need a little forearm stretch after that weights class. This can feel nice. For some, not for everybody. Couple more. We'll turn this into a spinal balance. Go straight into it. Right arm forward, left foot back. Knee to nose if you want to find a little core work there, and then release. Other side, long, maybe, knee to elbow, doesn't have to be knee to nose. In between, or simply stay with that really effective spinal balance. Right? It doesn't have to be fancy. Our yoga practice, really and truly the basics are blissful. A few more. Child's pose or downward facing dog. That's going to depend on how you're feeling. Maybe we're pushing the earth away in our downward dog with our hands while our hips pike up to the sky and our heels reach for the mat. Making sure to remind ourselves it's not about getting your heels to the mat. Let's inhale and flow into a kneeling or full plank. Exhale, push it back to down dog or child's pose. And we'll flow between those two. Child's pose, kneeling plank, or downward facing dog, high plank. Keep on going. And to give our wrists a little break, we'll come to all fours and then come to a kneeling position. So if you have a chance to put a pillow under your knees or your knee pad, you might want to take that opportunity. I'm really blessed with a super soft floor in here on this part. All right, let's take right foot out. You might have a block back behind that right leg. Toes face either the front, long edge of your mat, or slightly out. If your knee feels great, you could have that toe up, but you don't have to. Let's reach both arms up, inhale, and then we'll bend over towards the right. Reach for that block behind the leg. Feel that spinal flexion. We'll come back up. Maybe you bring your block with you, transfer it, hand to block or floor. Reach low. Foot goes down. Strong core here pulls us up, and we do it again. Our gate flow. So we're inhaling each time we come up to the center. We're exhaling as we go down. Stay here for an inhale. Exhale, foot goes down. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, we bend over. There we go. Last time through, inhale up. Exhale over. This time option to reach for that back heel. Then extend again. Foot goes down. Bring that block with you. Other leg comes in. This leg goes out. We choose what feels best for our knee, our leg. This hip, knees under our hip. Let's put that block here. All right, big, beautiful breath up. Some flexion over to one side. Oh my goodness. You're feeling tight like me today. Oh my goodness. Let's come up, other side. That's the difference practicing maybe 3 to 4 times a week and once a week. Definitely notice that takes a little bit longer to warm up in those first few flows. Let's go. All right, inhale up. Exhale over. There we go. There's that feeling I was looking for. Now this last one, if you want to, foot reaches and we reach back. For the heel or the foot, we reach and extend again. Foot goes down. Slide that knee in and make your way back so that you're on the long edge of your mat. Now our wrists have had a little break. Let's move through our half series. Inhale, kneeling or high plank. Exhale down, cobra or up dog. Belly, maybe you're back into cobra or back into down dog. Plank. Child's pose or down dog. Let's do it again or take a well-deserved rest. Inhale forward. Exhale down. Cobra or up dog. Reach your heart forward. Let go of competition. Press the earth away. Child's pose. If you want to do another one, feel free or take a little rest here with me. I'm going to massage my forehead down on the block here. Or maybe you're flowing again. Fantastic. All right, we come to all fours. We'll get moving. Let's bring that left foot forward. Find yourselves in a low lunge crescent. Maybe those arms are reaching up, or you could be holding your head here, feeling some extension, but all of our chests are reaching forward. Hands reach up and then down, and let's do the other side. Lots of lovely back extension already in our class. So we've got our hip flexor coming forward. We've got 1 or 2 arms up. Our heart is reaching forward, or feel like The bone here that connects to your spine, like the base of your skull, feel that support, but keep the chest coming forward. Hands reach up, inhale, let's forward fold, exhale. You want to tuck those toes, lift, forward fold. Take a lovely rock here. Half lift, inhale, fold, exhale. One more half lift, then a chair pose on your breath out. All the way up, hands to heart. Let's do a few moonflower sunflowers, and to save a little bit of time, we'll do alternating one of each. Inhale up, exhale moonflower, inhale up, exhale sunflower. Take your time. Really match the breath to movement and let go of competition. Last one. We'll step up to the tops of our mats. Chest expansion. Big, beautiful expansion. And if you'd like to dive forward, it does not feel helpful for everyone. You could stay up. We'll be taking a really short little break here to grab a drink or reposition yourself or your mat or grab any props you might like. Then I've got our 2 sun salutations regular. We'll do one with the jump back. Then we're going to get right into our strength poses. This class flies by, but we can get it all in. All right, come up to the top of our mat. If you have a good sun salutation song, put it on right now. I've got a whole playlist of sun salutation songs because you kind of want to get a little upbeat in your sun salutations, personally. All right, mountain pose. Cinch up our core, find space. Our palms face the front of the room, unless it feels better a different way. Inhale, sweep to sun. Maybe there's a back bend there, then we dive to the land. Halfway lift, breathe in. Right foot back, exhale. Kneeling or high lunge, inhale. Downward dog or child's pose, exhale. Stay here, or let's flow forward into your choice of plank, halfway or all the way down. Up dog or cobra. So up dog, our kneecaps and quads are off the mat. Downward facing dog. Right foot, 3-legged dog. Bring it up towards the top of your mat. Keep your hips high so you have lots of space for that leg. High lunge, breathe in. Forward fold, breathing out. Move at your own pace if you want to go faster. Half lift. Fold. Root down, rise up, sun salute. Mountain pose, breathe out. Let's do it again. Inhale, reach to the sun. Exhale, dive to the land. Halfway lift, feel that long, strong spine. Left foot back, exhale. High lunge, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Stay for your rest here, or flow, plank, high or kneeling. All the way down or halfway. Up dog or cobra, either one, chest comes forward. Down dog. Left foot, 3-legged dog. Bring it forward. High lunge. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Hold. Press into those feet. Reach up for the sun. Meet in mountain. We've got one with our jump back, then we move on. Reach up, inhale. Dive, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Jump or step back, exhale. Make sure your hands plant, then you bend your knees. Your regular flow, maybe some side planks today. Flowing. inside and outside of the foot. Whatever you're doing, meet in down dog or all fours. Right foot, three-legged dog. Top of our mat, exhale. One lunge, high, breathe in, and then you're straight back to your plank, or maybe it's chaturanga, breathe out. Flow your flow here. Yogi's choice. And then one more time, back to down dog. Left foot, three-legged dog. Top of our mat. High lunge. Whoa. Forward fold, breathe out. Halfway lift. Hold. All the way up. Meet me in a chair pose. Exhale. So we can adjust your clothes if they need to from here. All right, so we're coming up to the top of our mat. If we're not there already, chest is lifted. So let's tick-tock our feet together. Inner thighs are working. All right, we're gonna press into our left foot, lift our right heel, and then come standing, lifting that right knee up. Bring it as close as we can without help to our chest. That's our mobility. If you wanted to add more flexibility, then you might add on some more pull. We'll be taking this right foot all the way back into a lunge position with a slight lean forward of our chest and our arms reaching back. There we go. Long neck, so the shoulders are reaching away from the earlobes, crown of the head reaching forward. Breathe. Strong quadricep, strong connection. High lunge, inhale. Staying in our high lunge, sinking into our legs. Options for our arms, at our heart, or down on our hips. We've got a revolved lunge, and then we will be revolving back to warrior two. So for this revolved lunge, right hand is forward, your left knee is forward, left arm back. A revolved high lunge. Maybe you take a peek over towards that back shoulder, but don't do anything that doesn't help. We'll be windmilling those arms into a warrior two. All right. There we go. Now we're back to the front, sinking into our warrior two. Soften those shoulders, reach arms. You could flex your triceps up a little bit there. Breathe, building strength and endurance in our legs, in our core. Star pose, straighten out the legs, toes turn out on angles, arms straight out on angles. Maybe we could call this like a snowflake as well. Keep on breathing. We're almost done with this side. All right, turn those left toes back up to the front. Right toes back towards the long edge of your mat. Warrior two again, right back where we were. Arms are feeling nice and warm now. Side angle, either reaching both arms long or elbow down to knee. Arm could even tuck back behind you if something is maybe wanting a bit of a rest. Back to star. One more pose and then we'll do the other side. A revolved star. So think of your right toe kind of coming more to the center. Arms and chest rotating towards that left foot. Oh, you can't quite see it. So I've rotated a bit. into my star. Arms go out and a little lean forward. Breathe. All right, bending our front knee, lifting our back heel. Let's bring our hands to that front knee. Downward facing dog on your exhale. Take the flow or take a little rest here. It's totally up to you. That was a long sequence and it was challenging. If your body asks for a drink, take the break. If you feel like flowing, flow away. Once you're done your flow, all of us will either walk or jump our feet up, back up to the top of our mat. Chair pose, feet together, knees together. Same sequence, other side. Sink, lift, maybe press your hands together, cinch the core, feel a strong connection through 2 feet until you're ready to press into that right foot. Lift the left, point the toe down and try to bring that knee as close as you can to your chest without helping it at first. Then if you want to, add a little pull in. Set the core nice and strong. Anchor through your right foot. This is where we will step back to lunge with the reach back and a chest towards knee. Step it back. Arms are reaching. So some fun things you could do with your arms here. Palms face your body, palms face up, palms face down. Choose you. Peeking in front of that foot. High lunge. So our legs stay essentially right where they are. Maybe they sink a little further. We're going to strong hip flexor right here, feeling that stretch. Especially when the arms extend. Some more high lunge, just like last time we'll do our revolve lunge. We're going to really go back to our back to the so your right hand will focus on. Right hand reaches back. If the neck feels happy, we look down the back shoulder. You could always release those hands down a little bit. And then our windmill right into warrior 2. Heel goes down, hands reach long. We adjust the legs as we need to. Shoulders soften, core strengthens. Breathe. Maybe the eyes close as we've got about 3 more breaths here in our strong, steady warrior pose. Star pose, toes both out on angles, hands out. If the shoulders are feeling just a little too intense for you, bring those hands to heart. Or you could bend your elbows instead. Back to warrior 2 with that same foot, right foot forward. Back to our warrior 2, and then side angle. A long reach with both arms. Or taking the elbow to the knee or hand back behind us. Whatever you do, you can breathe. You feel successful. Back to star. And then we have that fun little revolved star. So the right toes turn, arms go out, we revolve, maybe we lean forward a little bit. And then we bend that front knee, lift the back heel, take it back to downward facing dog or child's pose. Time for your flow again, or your opportunity to take a small rest. And then we get flowing through one more challenge, and then a standing practice a little bit more and then we're down the ground. Whew. All right, wherever you are in your flow, you're gonna meet me back again in downward facing dog. And then right foot coming forward, or whatever foot you didn't do. You know what? It's probably your left, guys. Sorry about that. Left foot's probably forward. And we're coming up high lunge. There we go. So our challenge is going to be a warrior 3. We're going to do a little flow first. So we're long and strong here. We're in our legs. Legs are strong and steady. We're going to reach forward, exhale, inhale, come up. Exhale, go forward. Inhale, come up. So feel that weight transfer onto your front foot as you come forward and then back up. You can stay with this hold forward or take that into a warrior 3. Where, of course, you could bring those hands to your heart. They don't have to be extended. Now, put those right toes back down on the mat. Keep the left leg straight, heels down, pyramid pose. With left foot forward. From pyramid, right toe turns out. Hand comes inside of left leg. We open up into triangle with short stance. You can widen it up if you want to. Press into 2 feet. Feel yourself come up nice and strong. Toes turn towards the long edge of your mat. Come down into a goddess. Heels are up or heels are down. Or you could alternate the 2. We've got a little hold here. Then we'll be doing that sequence on the other side. So settle in for this yoga ride. Heels go down, straighten, making sure if you need to turn so that you're looking towards me. Otherwise, your right foot's going to be forward now. Adjust the feet. Warrior 2 just for a beat, and then we're heading into our lunge position, our flow, and our warrior 3. All right, lift that left heel. Now we've got our high lunge here. Nice and strong. Make sure that knee isn't wobbling around, doing anything it isn't supposed to be doing. And then that flow, we reach forward, weight transfers onto that front foot. And then we come up. We go forward and we come up. We load that leg. We keep the foot grounded even when we come back up. You can stay with this little flow here or move into your warrior 3. Shift. Warrior 3. Choose where you want your arms to be. We keep our hips square. Left toe goes down. Then that heel goes down. Then we hinge down into pyramid pose. So we've got hip distance between those feet. Toes are essentially both looking towards that short edge of your mat. And then we switch that into triangle. So the main switch of that is then turning your left toes towards the long edge. Right hand inside leg. Reaching up, and we've got a shorter stance triangle, so it might hit a little different. If it doesn't hit with joy, then you could stagger your legs a bit further apart. We're almost there. Star pose or snowflake. And then our goddess. Heels lift. Hands wherever you want them to be. All right, let's let those legs go. Tick-tock our feet together. Maybe you come to the center of your mat. Whew. So tree pose. And then we're going to go right into our seated postures. Weight on your left foot, right foot's going out. We find the hips facing mostly forward. Rotate. We find somewhere along our leg. Maybe that's not slipping on our pants. We anchor down through this foot. Feel strong, and then choose where you want those arms to go today. Reach up, just like the leaves of the tree reach up for the sun. Or hands at heart. Feel strong, feel steady. Build endurance in that leg. We'll slowly bring our hands to heart. And then other side, knee comes down. We transfer the weight. We feel strong in the hip. Find a place to put our foot here that feels helpful. And then we'll reach up or keep the hands at heart. Or maybe you're feeling some cactus arms today, or some, maybe just an isometric hold here. I'm going to choose that. I'm trying to strengthen up my shoulder girdle and my lats. Fantastic. Bring that knee forward. Time to make our way down onto the mat. So however you want to get there, take your time. We're coming into a straddle position, feet out wide. Feet out nice and wide, toes up, shoulders down and away from our ears. Take your time to get there. Some gentle side bends. So you maybe bring your block on the outside of the knee so that you're not leaning too forward. It kind of forces you to stay open. We'll take that right hand towards right foot or block and reach the other arm long. Maybe you're taking a peek underneath that armpit or elbow. You could use that block for support, or you could be reaching for that foot. Other side, side bend. So foot or block, reach long. You can stay with that armpit if you wanted to. Maybe feeling more mobility in one side compared to the other. Wonderful. Come on up. We've got wide boat and then a forward fold. We're almost there. So you probably want to bend your knees, reach for big toes first, or hold ankles, or hold the backs of our legs here. We'll lean back. You might start with one leg at a time, wide boat. And if it feels helpful, we head into that wide boat here. Maybe you like regular boat. It's up to you. Nice and strong. Balancing on our sits bones. All right, bring the knee in. Let's keep that right leg in, extend our left, cradle the baby on this side. So we're holding that right knee, flexed right foot. You could take a little rock here, or you could bring your foot right in towards the elbow. Same thing with this one. Maybe there's movement, maybe stillness feels better. Almost to the end of our practice. I can't believe it. All right, we'll simply do the other side for cradle the baby. Extend that leg, bring this knee in, make sure that knee is supported. We could be here, or we can make more adjustments. Can move around a little bit. or just breathe into that resistance you might be feeling in your hip. All right, amazing job, everyone. Take your time. We'll be rolling onto our backs for a bridge pose, a back stretch, a snow angel, and a happy baby, and a twist. All right, so bridge pose, soles of the feet go down on the mat. Maybe you're feeling a little bit more support today. I'm going to slide that block under my bridge. Pressing our hips to sky, maybe reaching our hands towards our heels somewhere, or clasping them together, or not. You could be using over support too. Feel the back of your body getting stronger, the front of your body getting wider and more spacious. So good. Slowly lower. Let's bring right knee into chest. Extend left leg. And then guide that right knee across for a spinal twist. Try to come right onto the side of that hip, the low back facing here. In our twist, seriously. Sorry, my husband decided to walk into the room. Other side. Twist. Bye. So back stretch first, then that twist. Twist feels extra good today. Boy, oh boy. If you wanted to add that happy baby on, now would be the time. Or perhaps it's just another pose for you that is feeling helpful. And then we've got our guided meditation. I'm going to put that on for you. You'll be able to hear it through the speakers. I really hope so. And then our class will be concluded. You're in your happy baby. I'll get this set up here. It's called, this one is the peace meditation. Hope you can hear it as it starts. Find a quiet space. Allow your body to relax, whether seated or lying down. Gently close your eyes and bring your attention to your breath. Take a deep breath in and slowly exhale. Feel the weight of your body sinking into the surface beneath you. With each breath, allow yourself to release any tension, any heaviness you may be holding. Let your breath become a gentle wave, slow, calm, and steady. In and out. Feel the rhythm of the breath as it brings you into the present moment. With each inhalation, breathe in peace. With each exhalation, release any thoughts or distractions that arise. Now, as you continue to breathe deeply and steadily, bring your awareness to the world around you. Imagine the earth as it spins peacefully in space, a beautiful blue and green planet suspended in the vast universe.
There is no rush, no hurry. It is balanced, serene, and harmonious. You are a part of this a part of the greater whole. In this moment, imagine a ripple of peace spreading from your heart. See this peace radiating outwards, expanding from you to your surroundings. Feel it touching the air, the ground, the trees, the animals, the water. Your peace merges with the peace of the world, creating a gentle flow of calm that moves through every living being. As you continue to breathe, focus on the power of peace. True peace is not simply the absence of conflict. It is a presence, a state of mind, and a state of being. It is the quiet strength found in understanding, the soft embrace of compassion, and the wisdom of kindness. Think for a moment of the people in your life, your family, your friends, your community. Imagine peace filling their hearts, their homes, their lives. See each person, no matter where they are, bathed in a warm, gentle light of peace. Know that by cultivating peace within yourself, you are contributing to the peace of the world and to the peace of others. Now, let your mind extend to all people across the world, from city streets to rural villages, from busy highways to peaceful parks. Imagine peace gently embracing each person. Visualize the world's leaders, its thinkers, its creators, its everyday individuals, all united in the desire for peace. Welcome. Staying here a minute more, thinking about what peace might mean for you. And when it feels nice, we'll start to add some movements back into our body. We had a very challenging flow today, so take your time awakening your hips and your knees, ankles and wrists. Saying hello to any visitors, maybe puppies that have become part of our practice now. Take your time, we'll roll over onto one side and then help ourselves up into a seated position. Whatever seat position works for you, crisscross, anything at all. We'll relax those shoulders down from our ears. Let's take a wonderful cleansing breath in. Just gather up some peace, not only for yourself, but for the entire world. We'll bring our hands down into our heart. And one more time, just wishing peace, good energy, and then taking our humble bow to the land. So thankful for this land as she takes a little break and under her winter blanket. Masicho miigwech. Thank you, merci, gracias, gracia. I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their Wednesday. And I will see you either for the next two classes, or I'll see you Friday, or I'll see you again. Bye.
Thanks, Denise.
You're very welcome.